Welcome back to the Friday night kickoff. There you see the Carbon fans. Chris Puckett up in the booth with Scott and D-Mac. Guys, we just saw an incredible match, number one, between Heaven and Earth and Darkest Hour. And now it's time to watch the big dogs. Our 6-seeded Carbon is taking on the 11-seeded Purgatory. And right now, down on the floor, we have Farouk for team introductions.
That's right. We're live here on the Major League Gaming main stage here in Raleigh, North Carolina. We got Purgatory getting ready to take on Carbon. Let's meet the blue team. It's Purgatory, it's Karma, Gilkey, Mimic, Killer Drew, and their coach, Mazik. And their opponents this evening playing on the red team. It's Carbon. Let's hear it for Defy, Walshy, Nated, SK, and their coach, Nezer. All right, here we go. Carbon, Purgatory. Without any further ado, let's lock it up.
All right, so here we go. The team's introduced. Looks like they're going to get all set up, plug in their controllers, lock in their Astros. Guys, Purgatory, got to talk about this squad. What are you expecting to see out of them, Scott?
I'm expecting to see a lot of flash from Killer Drew. I know he's going to finally become the main slayer he is, but, you know, at the other side, I want to see Karma. I want to see how he plays. I was with him all weekend at the Denver Combine, and he said, you know, I'm finally back to normal. I feel comfortable, and I'm a support player. And I said, okay, well, I expect to see you perform then.
All right, D-Mac, what are you expecting to see tonight?
How about the other two players? Mimic, somebody who's been on the circuit for such a long time, finally making a splash on the main stage. And Gilkey, the third most positive player. It's the fourth time I've said it already this broadcast. It's for a reason. Not a lot of people know that. This team is solid all the way around.
Some incredible slaying power. And let's go down to talk to the support player. Julie Alexandria is down on the floor with Karma.
Thanks, Chris. Now, Karma, you are one of the few players who has been able to sit atop the podium in Halo 2 and as well as Halo 3. And as we near the end of MLG's run with Halo 3, how would you like to be remembered with your legacy here?
Going out with a bang. I always want to be at the top, and winning nationals is probably the most important thing, so I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to take it.
Now, there was a time back in the day when Karma and Carbon were synonymous. Now, I understand that you have a long history with the team, and I know it's not the exact same Carbon as it was back in your era, but how does it feel tonight to be playing not with them, but against them?
Definitely feels real good. Feels like a rivalry. But the only thing is, Carbon is not Carbon without Shockwave, so I'm going to consider them Nated and friends.
And he's renaming the team. Puckett, back up to you.
Oh, some strong words from Karma. That was actually really awesome. Shockwave, of course, will be joining the broadcast tomorrow. But, guys, we got to talk about this Purgatory squad. And, of course, Karma, he's rocking the Carbon Karma Astro tags. What's going on there?
Well, that's when he was his most comfortable as being a support player. He's just really trying to get back into the drive of things, you know, get back to where he was comfortable at, which was on Carbon.
All right.
That's a lie. They just didn't make the Purgatory tags yet. They're on the way.
All right, of course. All right, guys. Well, now we got to talk a little bit about our 6th seed, Carbon. They've been getting a lot of flack on the forums. Lots of doubters and haters. But what are we going to expect to see out of them tonight?
Well, you know, you're going to see a very passive team. The last time Walshy had Shockwave on his team, so 2 team captains, it was a very structured team, and Nated was unleashed, and they took 3rd at national championships. This team's going to be structured, but it's always also going to be passive.
And you know what? You say they're passive. I actually got to talk to Nezer before the matchup, and he told me the addition of SK really made them a lot more aggressive. They're a lot more fast-paced now because if you remember how Triggers Down played, a very fast-paced team, SK has brought that flavor over a little bit. They still have the Walshy flavor in them. It's going to be interesting to see how they play.
All right, well, it's time to find out how will Carbon play. Let's go down the floor with Julie. She's going to be talking to Defy.
I am here with Defy, a very busy man, and I believe that congratulations are in order. You just got engaged, and you're starting back up at college. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. That is pretty awesome. Congratulations from all of us at MLG. So how, in all of these endeavors, how have you kept your Halo skills honed?
Well, I really think the Rebel did us a great favor and flew us out to California right before the tournament, obviously, and we got a lot of good practice in. I know I actually had been slacking off a bit, so it really kind of saved me.
That's great. So the Red Bull land really kicked your butt in order, huh?
Yeah, definitely necessary.
All right, you guys are going up against these guys tonight. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. I mean, they're a team of really good players, Karma, Killer Drew, like people who've been around for a while. So we're not going to take them lightly, but just 3-0.
All right, thank you so much, and congratulations again. Puckett, back up to you.
All right, thanks, Julie. So, just nonchalant 3-0. That's all we're going to see. All right, so there you guys have it. It looks like both of our teams are ready to go. We will be back with game number 1 after a quick commercial break.